people, and welcome back to the Minecraft Arena YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing once again another guide. Now I know we've been having a lot of guides, but I just want to help you guys out for when you do join Arena. And to be honest, they're really fun to make, and I really look forward to them. Today's guide is very special because it will be the first guide ever that we're doing on an OG game mode. This OG game mode is Monster Maze 2. Monster Maze has been redone about 3 times. The first time in Arena 1, the second time it's reboot to Arena 2, and the third time, which is actually pretty recent, when we redid the whole game to make it better. Hope you enjoy, and this is the guide to the OG but recently rebooted Monster Maze game mode. As we do with the other games, let's look at Monster Maze's history before we get to the key gameplay. And trust me, like I said before, its history is pretty large. Monster Maze was first introduced in Arena 1, that's right, the classic arena, in October of 2017. Obviously located in the multiplayer section. And to your right, we have the OG Monster Maze. It's bigger than any other Monster Maze we've ever had. Super simple. There were multiple runners that had a job of trying to get out the 3 escapes of the maze. There would also be a monster trying to keep them from escaping the maze. The actual maze of the Monster Maze, I was going to say it was the best one, but not really. They're just pillars and pillars outside of each other. I mean, some parts look like a maze, but, it's weird. Please, I beg you, do not ask how to join Arena 1. It is not public, and Arena 2 is much better. Trust me, it has way more things to do. But if you would like to learn about Arena 1, and kind of what encouraged me to make Arena 2, watch our full Arena backstory video. I'm not sure about the title, but it has Arena 1 as the thumbnail. The next Monster Maze is unfortunately gone, and we have no gameplay or anything. The only thing we have are pictures. OG Monster Maze base is still here though. We just reused it and remade it into the new one. On the front, it kind of looks the same. The very OG Arena 2 Monster Maze was introduced in the October update. Here are some pictures. October update was the first of many more updates in Arena 2. That last OG Monster Maze picture you saw, the blocks were made out of coal, and the maze, instead of being visible, was actually made out of invisible barrier blocks. You may be wondering, well, how did it change? You can see, dumb little me forgot to save my game. So we had to completely redo Monster Maze, and so we did. But that's not it for the history of Monster Maze. To be honest, I was not very proud with my original Monster Maze. Originally, unlike its first counterpart, the other Monster Maze had 1 exit instead of 3, while the other dumb exits were trick exits, and it was really frustrating to deal with. So I decided to take it upon myself and redo the Monster Maze, with new rules and all. I feel this one is actually the best Monster Maze yet. This is the good transition to get into the Monster Maze gameplay. This is where the guide stuff really comes in. Before we get started into the gameplay, Arena OG game sections can be found to your right when spawning in. You can even see it on the sign. Go towards these OG signs, read which ones you would like. Monster Maze is right there, all the way to the left, and there it is. The first part of your gameplay guide will of course be the rules, and we changed them over time. There are not many rules, but here are some. Monster Maze is 2 to 6 players, and before we actually get to the rules, you have to pick a mode, easy or hard. Easy mode benefits the runners, while hard mode actually benefits the monster. So, pick which one you would rather be benefited. Easy mode consists of a small maze only, and humans get to use 1 potion of, 1 potion of invisibility for 3 minutes each. Sound overpowered, but it's not. And yes, there are actually 2 mazes, but we'll get to them later. Hard mode allows both mazes. That's right, there's 2 mazes. And the monster gets a diamond sword instead of the classic wood. And the humans, I believe, get 1 torch. If I'm correct? Yes, the humans get 1 torch. If you've picked the mode that you want to play, you can actually go to the rules now. Here are the monster rules. Kill the humans before they escape, and here are the human rules. Last 10 minutes, then you escape where you came. Let me explain this further for you. Here's a better description of the human's job. First, you walk in the maze. You try to survive for 10 minutes. Once you've survived for 10 minutes, you have overtime, where you have to go back through the maze and escape. And then boom, humans win. The monster actually has to go in 30 seconds before the humans, but I might change it to 10 seconds because no one wants to wait that long, and there are double rewards in October. A rule I didn't really explain in the signs. For every 4 humans, there has to be 1 monster. So, 4 humans against 1 monster. But, if you were to have 8 humans, there would have to be 2 monsters. So basically, if you do your quick maths, there would have to be 1 monster for every 4 humans. You don't have to obey this rule, but this is what I like to do with my friends to try and balance out the game. We are done with the rules. I'm going to show you a quick tour of the maze. Now you may be saying, this is not very useful. Well, it may not be to you, but to others it can be very useful. I'm going to drink a potion of night vision and show you all the best hiding spots. But before we do that, I have to get something clear. Towards the end of the small maze, you will reach this area with redstone torches. It says large maze, hard mode only. Now, of course, if you're in easy mode, you are not allowed to go in. But if you're in hard mode, you can open the door and use not only the large maze, but the small maze, which allows you to use both mazes. There are some hiding spots for the humans, for them to camp, and the monster can actually camp these spots too. I'll show you all of them, but some good ones. For I think the left entrance, you can go in here. There's like a little hiding spot area. And in the large maze, go to the top right corner and you can hide right here. Just make sure the monster's not right in front of you. I'm not going to spoil the element of surprise in this maze, so I won't show you too many hiding spots. But what I will show you is the way to get from one maze to another. Going from the left entrance, you go here to your left, through, and then there's your door. Going to your right entrance, you go here. Boom, 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 bada boom. Same way. I'm not going to show you how to get back. Figure that out yourself. People may think that the small maze is harder than the large maze because the large maze is actually a little more open. But if you think about it, you're in pitch black, which means you can most likely run into a wall. But not only that, open space is a bad thing because the monster that has unlimited night vision can easily see you in the open and destroy you. Though hard mode may seem impossible for the humans because they don't have night vision, it's actually pretty easy. Put down a redstone torch and they give you just the amount of light that you need to see. I was going to use normal torches, but normal torches are very overpowered as they light up a huge amount of space. So redstone torches it is. Video's almost over. Now it's time for some small tips and tricks that will help you win Monster Maze. I have 3 for the human and 3 for the monster. That is 6 amazing tips. Humans, it's better to separate so the monster doesn't kill you all in one go. Even though it may seem a little annoying and boring, for the humans, I consider hiding and camping. It's because if you're moving around, especially in the large maze, will that monster catch you in the open and destroy you. Now that my brightness is normal, actually, kind of darker now looking at it. It's okay though. Time for the last human tip. If you're in easy mode, you can actually fight back. In easy mode, the monster only has a wooden sword, which means your fist can do almost just as much as damage. And even though killing the monster is illegal, you can punch him back to make him scared or even lose track of him. Hard mode, on the other hand, the monster gets a diamond sword, and you should definitely run at all causes. Monster tips. First one, just like the humans, if you're in a squad, please spread out. You can find more areas. Kinda applies for both, but make sure you're quiet. So when you actually find a human, you can creep up behind them. You can do this by crouching. They're completely silent. Also, being quiet will allow you to sense other people's footsteps, I should say. You can hear their footsteps and chase after them. Is also kind of considered for the monster. Camp somewhere and just wait a minute. If you see someone run by, slice and dice them up. But if you wait please don't wait 5 minutes, because that means they're camping as well, and you're just giving them the dub. You should definitely go look for them after a minute. This monster maze is definitely not a normal maze, and we're practically done with the guide. Time for the last part, the actual gameplay. Me and the boys have some monster maze gameplay just for you. Let's get straight to it.